What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Game Week 20 results of the Premier League fixtures of the weekend. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you. You know what happened on the weekend. It's an embarrassing result. There's another team in London that the two London teams, as you can say, had two embarrassing results. But altogether, it actually was in a way, it was a fantastic week in terms of as a neutral. But as for those teams that the people spoiled, it wasn't a good weekend for them. But anyway, let's get into it straight away. I'm not going to waffle. I want to get this video done because there's a certain fixture I want to talk about, I'm annoyed about, and I'll talk about two of them actually, the biggest ones on the weekend. But yeah, let's pretty much get into it. So Spurs against Newcastle, again, not much to say. Solanke scores an early goal. I think it was the 4th minute. I didn't watch the game, watched the highlights. Again, Newcastle, Gordon, Isak, I did predict them to score. Had a fantastic game. I think Newcastle had a game set again against Spurs. The Spurs' defense again for the goals is repeatedly. How much time do I need to say again? Yeah, like Ange, he's in a really bad state right now, and there's not much else to say about it. It's the same thing as I said in the last fixture that they had, and the one previously before that. From what I know, boys, from the Carabao Cup games, they've got us in 2 legs, and obviously the Arsenal and Newcastle game, which is going to make his video, is on a Tuesday. But pretty much it's Tottenham. It's just simple as, again, at home, really bad. But yeah, not much to say. Again, Newcastle climbing up the table, getting a European spot for themselves. And hopefully for themselves, they can do it. Aston Villa against Leicester. Actually, wait, sorry guys. I did get that scoreline I just got. So I did predict 2-1. So that's one scoreline I did actually get right. I never actually realised it. I actually just looked at it down. So I did get that one right. But yeah, Aston Villa against Leicester. So I did predict a 3-1 win. I was just one off from Aston Villa. I think they hit the crossbar, if I remember rightly. I think Bailey hit the crossbar. And Aston Villa did have a lot of chances. To be fair, Leicester did cause trouble. Vardy could have scored. I'll be honest, Vardy's kind of clinical. I'm surprised he missed a lot of chances. But pretty much, yeah, at this rate, Leicester is not a thing. Yeah, I'll be honest. Aston Villa, I think they've kind of been going on the radar for their expectations, and they got a decent manager. People highly rate Unai Emery. So there's not much else to say about this fixture. I think it's, again, Aston Villa just wanted the 3 points, and the day they got the 3 points, that's all that matters for them. But for themselves, they do need to pick up more better in terms of better form in throughout games, basically, and that's the best way I can say it. Nothing else about this fixture. But yeah, I did predict 3-1 just in case, just to remind you lot, and I was just one off again. I could have got 2 scorelines right in a row, but pretty much fair play to Aston Villa, and that's pretty much it. Bournemouth against Everton. Listen, this is actually a good result. Everton are a really hard team. I don't like Everton. They've made big teams drop points. They even could have been big teams this season. They're a really tough team to break down in terms of low blocking and everything, especially with Sean Dyche, how he plays. Sean Dyche is a genuinely, like, when it comes to playing the most ugliest, rugged type of football, he's genuinely your manager. But Bournemouth, again, just had too much attacking prowess for them. And throughout the game, you can see through the highlights I was watching, you just see Bournemouth scoring. Fair play to Bournemouth. I know that people have been questioning Iola, saying especially how much I rate the guy. I think he's actually a good manager. But I think, again, it's just 3 points. Like I said, football is a results game. And simple as you get the results, it's going to pay off at the end, and that's all that matters. But pretty much nothing else to say. And I did predict a 1-0 win, actually. I did get the scoreline right, so I'm kind of happy with myself right now. But I'm not happy with the weekend, how it played out for me specifically, personally. But yeah, 2 predictions right. So hopefully we get the Chelsea one right. So with Chelsea, I predicted a 3-2 win for Chelsea. Again, I did predict, the reason why I went for 3-2, just people think, what the hell, you typically 3-2 Chelsea to win. It's the fact that, again, I just think Chelsea's defense and goalkeeper, even when I said it in the tie race, when like 2 weeks ago, the league is crazy, let alone football is like Chelsea 2 weeks ago, genuinely, people saying, oh, they're in a tie race, but now look, now it's just mad. Like, I think they've done what, 2 draws or 1 draw and then 3 losses on the trot. So exactly, like, football is a weird game, really weird game. But like what I'm saying is, Chelsea fans are going to be really pissed with themselves. These were winnable games. I think even I was watching Chelsea fans, there's a guy called I forgot his name. But yeah, I was basically watching this Chelsea content creator, and he said the exact same thing. He said, "Oh, these are all winnable games," and then he said until the Man City game, he probably said that's the hardest one because is Antioch is end of still is still Antioch, so I'm not gonna think it. But pretty much, I agreed with them. I think they had winnable games. I think the points that they dropped is being really bad for Chelsea's sake, especially now. Chelsea could be potentially dropping out of the top 4. I think personally they're still going to get top 4. I'm not saying that just to be good buddies with Chelsea, but I'm just being honest. I think Chelsea will get top 4. I think they will pick up results. I think Chelsea is just going through a bad patch right now. And particularly, I wouldn't say, oh, Chelsea, you must. Like, I didn't say you must for Chelsea in the title, so I'm not being too harsh on Chelsea. Cole Palmer gave the ball away for their goal. Pretty much, he scored the goal, but I heard like from Chelsea fans and all the other things, he wasn't pretty much influence in the game. Sancho, good assist from him. Gotta give credit to him. I don't rate him that highly, but fantastic assist from him. But yeah, Chelsea do need to start picking up form, and hopefully for themselves, they're doing the next game. Manchester City against West Ham. Fair credit. I predicted a 1-1 draw for this game. Gerard Bourne was out. I'll be honest, I was kind of having doubts when we said it's going to be a 1-1 draw. I did hear West Ham had a lot of chances, and they did deserve a goal from rivals. But could that be because, let's be honest, people can't stand Man City because look what they've done for this league and look what they've done with Liverpool. I can't lie, I have Man City have made this league into a joke. But end of the day, listen, Man City, could this be like a return to being how good how they previously how good they were? I think still no, personally. I don't think there's much into it. I think Savio, fantastic player. I said it, he's a good player. And I said he needs to start putting up GA, like it or not. I know these eye test merchants don't like GA, but it's true, he does need to start putting up numbers. You look at Sané and Sterling, they put up numbers. That's why Man City won back-to-back and other stuff, Tals and all these other things. So, at the end of the day, they do need to start putting up numbers. But fair play. Listen, Man City, Erling Haaland got 2 goals. He's starting to score, I think, like 3 goals in 2 games now. So he's starting to pick up form, busy now. Kevin De Bruyne, I heard he wasn't that great. I'm sad when I see players. I don't get me wrong, I hate Kevin because he's flicking my journey supporting Liverpool life in terms of when we were going for the title, because I couldn't stand that guy. But listen, when you see players like that, him and Gundogan and Robertson, and even like who else like a great example? Even like you say Jamie Vardy, these type of players. Obviously, I'm not saying Jamie Vardy is as good as them. I'm just saying players that I rate. It's sad to see him like fall off a bit. By the day, it is what it is, and just gotta live with it. But pretty much, not much else to say. They got Brentford away for the next game. That's gonna be game week 21. So next week, I'm probably gonna. I think it'll actually be. Oh, yeah, I can't watch it because of Nottingham Forest and Liverpool game will be on the same time. Yeah, so yeah, pretty much 4-1 win for Manchester City. West Ham got Antonio out. Hopefully, wish special recovery. I'm actually happy to that he's actually come out of hospital. He's fine. He's moving on, so that's good. Thank God. But yeah, pretty much 4-1 win for Manchester City and Manchester City. Southampton against Brentford. What a slapping from Brentford. Again, I can't lie, they did ball against Arsenal in a way. I think in the second half, I think they gave Arsenal's goal. I think in the first one, they could have done better. I think if Brentford scored that second goal, I think they win that game. But it's ifs again. And then Arsenal did deserve the win because they did put the ball in the back of the net and they did create their own chances in a way. But pretty much, as you could say, Brentford smashed Southampton. And I did predict a 2-0 win. So I'm saying it's Southampton are the most stinkiest team I've probably seen in a long time. I don't know how the hell we conceded 2 goals against these guys, I'll be honest with you. Is there any Southampton fan? I'm just being honest with you. I think you agree that this team's ass. But not much else to say. 5-0. Southampton looked like they're just going down. There's not much. I'm not going to talk much about this game because I want to move on to the next game I want to talk about. So, Brian against Arsenal. I predicted a 3-1 win for Arsenal. I'll be honest with you, I saw Arsenal beat Brentford, so I just went like, you know what, it's probably going to be another 3-1. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to lie to you. If Arsenal drew against Brentford, I had a score prediction ready on my head in the Brian game. And guess what our score one was? It was 1-1. I genuinely not even lying to you. I had the prediction ready for this game, even ready. Sorry, I had it ready, sorry. I was gonna predict a 1-0 draw. And I'm not lying to you guys. I was gonna say Pedro's even gonna score. But listen, end of the day, Arsenal deserve it. Arsenal deserve it. Brian, listen, they've been on bad form. I've seen like they've 4 games that they've had draws. I think Arsenal fans will be disappointed because they were winning until the 60 something minute. I know there's much controversy with the penalty. Listen, guys, I'm gonna say this right now. If you don't like my opinion, just hear me upset. I personally do think it's a penalty. And I know you say, "Oh, that was Liverpool." No, guys, and this no, I'm being 100% honest to God. I'm saying honest to God. For me, it is a pen. End of the day, he's missed the ball. And these Arsenal fans always say he got the ball. No, he didn't get the ball. He basically hit the ball after he made the contact, basically. So before the ball, how do I explain it? Like, basically, he's headbutting before the actual ball has been played off Saliba's head, basically. And for me, it's a clear pen. I don't care what anyone says. He's headbutting, like you or not. It's a penalty. This is why you gotta be careful as a defender. It's a 1-on-1. It's a 1-on-1 thing. I understand that it's really, really harsh. Listen, if Arsenal fans want to talk about referees, I've had referees shit go against me and gone for me. Same with Arsenal, things have gone for you. So let's not do this. It's Arsenal that they're making. No, every referee in this league for every team is a pile of shit. It's that simple, and now I'm gonna move on from it. I don't want to talk about it because I hate Arsenal fans, because Arsenal fans make it sound like it's a conspiracy theory against them. Where we've literally had Rodri handball it blatantly enough in his own effing box, and we lost the tie because of that. But guess what? I didn't blame the Rodri handball. I said Liverpool should have picked up more points and we win that league. Forget that Rodri handball. We don't even talk about it. It's that simple. You got to win these games. This is why I said I was saying it to myself. We can't rely on referees because the referees are shit. Simple as. And I don't want to talk about Arsenal fans. Just piss me off. And they're making like all the excuses about. Don't get me wrong. They do have injuries. Well, Liverpool have had more injuries than them. And I know they're going to say, "Oh, Saka, no, Salah and Van Dijk." Well, we had Salah, we had Van Dijk and Salah. No one didn't say anything for us. The media didn't do anything for us. I just wanted to say, so don't get me wrong. Arsenal, I could see they were hard done in terms of they did deserve a result. I didn't watch the game because I was at someone's wedding. Let's say as that, but like. It's not a great result for Arsenal, especially when someone else dropped points, and I'll get into that game because I'm pissed off with that game. But yeah, I did predict 3-1 win, and yeah, it's not a great result for Arsenal, if I'm being particularly honest with you. Brian, I think it's a decent result for them in the days. Arsenal they're still a good team, still tough opposition to come up against, sorry. Yeah, so 1-1, even Stevens. So Fulham against Ipswich, I predicted what did I predict? I predicted a 1-0. Oh my god, it pisses me off. I predicted a 1-0 draw. I got the prediction right in terms of the outcome, but I got the scoring wrong. But at the end of the day, I said it, I felt a draw. Ipswich were on a high. And listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Fulham's bad. But I think people do overrate that Robinson guy. I think he's decent. Don't get me wrong. I know I said I wouldn't mind Liverpool signing him, but it's the fact that I don't think he's an actual like sticky left back, like a game changing left back. But not much to say about this game. Listen, Ipswich for themselves, this is a good result for them. At the end of the day, it's away ground. Arsenal drop points here. Potentially, Liverpool and Chelsea and all these other teams, Man City, potentially could drop points here. So it's not easy ground to come to us. So listen, end of the day, it's a good result. Nothing much to say. They're in relegation. They're in a relegation fight for themselves. I said to you about Liverpool, you have to win all your home games as much as you can't take advantage of it. But pretty much, again, even Stevens, as you want to call it, I not much else to say about this fixture. Liverpool against Manchester United, for me, the biggest game I look forward to in the calendar year. The game when the new Premier League updates fixtures in says 2026, 2027. I look for this game the most. because I can't stand this club. I hate him so much with my, let's just say, with passion. I can't stand them. They are my biggest rivals. It is the biggest game in England, and I don't care what anyone says. Listen, I'm going to be straight up and honest with you. There's one player I want to talk about, and you guys probably know I'm going to talk about. Trent Alexander-Arnold. What a really bad performance from him. Listen, I'm not going to select Trent. I'm not going to say F off and Big E Real Madrid. I'll be honest, when I was watching the game, I was pissed. I was swearing black and blue. I was angry. It's here at the moment. It's Man United, innit? It's Man United. I can't stand them. We let King Martinez score against us. That pile of shit. I can't stand him. I think he's actually shit. Ahmad, listen, I rate Ahmad. I think he's actually a decent player, so I'm not going to shit talk Ahmad, but I can't stand United. I don't want to talk positives about him, but personally, I think, listen, they had a game plan. Fair play to them. It's hard to come to Anfield and get a result. Personally, I think we should have done a lot better. I think, listen, I'm not trying to take the result away from Manchester United. Listen, it's a fantastic result. Man United played well. Simple as if they got the win, I would not give it a single shit because it already feels like a loss to me anyway. But we did get a point. Who knows, the point could win at the time. But guess what? Those 2 or 3 points we could have got could win at the time. We could be 1 point behind again. But end of the day, you can tell by how the way I'm talking, I'm just pissed about this result. I'm not one bit happy. I have to be neutral. I have to be honest. It is a fan channel. I have to give him fair credit. Ugarte, I thought he had a fantastic game. I thought Dalot, for me, had a brilliant game. He was cooking that guy who missed the right back. I don't know what he was doing for some reason. I think he was just saying Hala Madrid in his head all the time. But this guy Trent, I want to swear so bad. I'm not high, I'm sorry, but how he genuinely played, and he pissed me the F off because Kanai, Gravenberch, and Van Dijk, I felt so sorry for them. We got one baller left back, and we got a right back who's playing like an absolute baller right now. And I've got nothing else to say about Trent's actually attitude of being a vice captain. He's vice captain, and he's pulling up performance like this against you, as you should know. You're a Scouser, you should know more than anyone else how this fixture is to be. It's the biggest game that we look forward to as Liverpool fans. And you come out performing like that, it's a slap in the face for every fan. And then you're doing all this shit behind the scenes, and then you're doing all this stuff with the celebration with the EA stuff, and then you got your best friend Bellingham doing all this king twerking shit. I'm sick of it. I'll be honest, I'm sick of it. I'm not happy one bit with Trent. I think he needs to be dropped. Trent has done more in games than this single game. I'm not trying to shit on Trent. I'm just being brutally honest. I felt like Trent genuinely played so bad. And that is probably probably the worst game I've probably seen him in a long time play. Especially in a big important Arsenal drop points. You should genuinely, like what they say, put your knee or your elbow, any type of body, and pressurize the neck on that team against the team you're up against, which is Arsenal. And I'm sorry, Arsenal have injuries, which I said, and I've said again. We should take advantage of these things. Obviously, I'm not wishing injury there. Arsenal fans don't understand what I'm trying to say. They'll say about us when Kanai went out, but they were celebrating Kanai's injury for some reason. But genuinely, I'm saying it as it is. I'm not going to be fake to you that I'm king pissed. There's nothing else to say. But fair credit to Ruben Amorim, had a game plan. Let's set a low block out. He set a 5 at the back sometimes, and then a 4 at the back. You can see they were transitioning out of the back 5 to back 4. So they were obviously counter-attack with extra man. Particularly, I think Mazraoui, had a good game. I think Bruno, I think this is Bruno's one of his best games. I can't stand that little in route, but I tell the guys, I'm just not happy. I don't want to talk about this game, but I have to. Because end of the day, it is my YouTube channel, and I have to live with these results, and let alone there's nothing positive about this. The only positive I take is McAllister being a baller, and Van Dijk needs to slap someone, and I'm not going to mention it. And yeah, I'm just pissed. Nothing else to say. Fantastic finish from Gakpo to pull back in the game. Liverpool are 2-1 up. You think, oh yeah, we got cruise control. But no, we could see because of some right back again, going asleep. And again, I'm not going to talk about him just only. I think Salah had a bad game. I think Curtis Jones had a bad game. Luis Diaz had a bad game. Gravenberch and McAllister, for me, had good games. I think Van Dijk and Kanai had good games, but conceding 2 goals doesn't make you defensively right. Robertson, you know my opinion on him. I'm done with him. I just said it to him. I'm just done. Personally, as I look at the Ahmad goal, I didn't want to watch the game again, but I had to. When I watched the Ahmad goal, he should have probably done a bit better with it. But again, there's not much else to say, guys. You can tell I'm pissed. I'm not happy, guys. Obviously, I'm not going to be happy. And this is the worst Man United team I've seen in a long time. That's why I'm even more angry. I've been with it. Oh, it's a derby. Man United fans were shitting their pants. They wanted the game called up. I was looking forward to the game. And I said it. By the way, where are these Liverpool fans saying that it was going to be 8-0 to 9-0? Where are you arrogant shits? I want to know. And by the way, remember I said, guys, I said in the day, it's still going to be a tough game because Man United are going to be up for it in a way. But I said, I think we'll beat them because we've got the better tactics. We got better tactics, sorry. We're at home and we've got the better manager. Those 3 things come into factors. I don't give a shit about the weather. They played on the same pitch and stuff as those. Yes, the weather could have a do in the shit, but I don't give a crap. I wanted to win the game. All that matters. I don't care if we win 1-0, 3-0, we win by penalty. Listen, we took piss at Arsenal fans, but they won their game. They won it. We should have took advantage. Again, we dropped the effing ball. And this is why I can't. I've seen it, guys, under Jurgen Klopp. We draw too much games and it costs us and it bites us back in the ass. And it's that simple. We lost the 97 season. We lost the game because we drew too much games. Everton and Leicester, those games specifically, I said it in that time. And obviously I was more younger, let alone thinking. I said it to my dad. With those games are going to cost us. My dad said we're going to win. It's still, and I said, no, I got a feeling we're going to drop the ball, which we did. Guys, we won 19 league titles. Liverpool fans need to stop acting like we can't win titles. We can. I don't give a shit what this fan says or that fan says. We are the biggest club in England, personally. I don't give a shit what anyone says. And we should have won this game. Man United are not being great. They're being getting smacked by everyone. And again, I think again, we were too arrogant in this game. Passing is slow, moving is slow. Salah having a really... in a way, I did kind of feel sorry for Salah in some aspects. But at the same time, Salah had to do something. I keep the same energy. I said it to my brother. Drawing against Man United this season is embarrassing. And I say, it's a fucking embarrassing result. There's nothing else to say. I'm pissed. I don't talk about it. I want to move on from it. And we have to win that Nottingham Forest game now. If we drew that game, I'll be like, okay, listen, I want to win the game. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to win it. But I'm going to be delusional and be like, okay, yeah, it's thing. Nottingham Forest to me is smacking up teams. If we draw a game, I'll be like, okay, let's go to Brentford and see what happens. Hopefully we win then. But no, we had to drop the fucking ball right now, and I'm pissed. I don't want to talk about it. I want to move on from it. Simple as, fair play to Manchester United. They deserve the result. We play. I said it to my sister when I was watching it. I said, if we win this game, it'll be a fantastic result in terms of how shit we played. But guess what? We drew. We drew. That's all that matters. That's pretty much it. I move on. Fair play to Manchester United. Listen, I can ban as much as I want, because at the end of the day, they're still a pile of shit. They're still 14 to 16, and we drew against them, and it annoyed me so much. But at the end of the day, I don't talk about this result anymore. And I did predict a 3-0. Oh, by the way, another factor. Manchester United they didn't score until something at Anfield, since 2018. Leave that per sec. That's all I got to say. And I want to move from this segment now. That's pretty much it. Nottingham Forest 3, Wolves 0. I did predict a 1-0 win for Nottingham Forest. Fantastic result for Nottingham Forest. Listen, drawing same points with Arsenal. 6 points behind Liverpool, and they're playing Liverpool next. Could they do something over us? And who knows, man? We've seen one fairy tale happen. Could we possibly see another? I've nothing much to say. I didn't watch the game. I was already Monday. I was already in a pissed off mood. I'll be honest with you. I genuinely didn't want to even look at anything to do with football in that Monday, but I started because just to keep information and stuff. But end of the day, fantastic result for Nottingham Forest, and fair credit to Nuno. He's doing a fantastic job. Hudson-Odoi, I heard he was cooking in this game. Same with Elanga. Chris Wood flicking 14 goals. What a season he's having. Not much else to say. Listen, 40 points. 6 points behind Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool have an extra game in hand. Fair credit to Nottingham Forest. Not much else to say about this game. Wolves 3-0. And listen, they're going to go into a Liverpool game with confidence, momentum, which we should have taken on. But end of the day, an Arsenal fan should be more. By the way, if I was an Arsenal, I would be pissed. I'm just going to say that right now. I'm not trying to piss off Arsenal fans should be pissed off everyone else, but freaking, oh my god, yeah, man. That's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna wrap up from here. Nothing else to say. Listen, as a neutral, I bet everyone enjoyed United and Arsenal and all these again. I had a shit weekend. If sticking Liverpool won, it would have been a fantastic weekend. Or a 10 out of 10 weekend. Arsenal drop points, Chelsea drop points, but at the end of the day, you don't get everything on the weekend. And we are 6 points ahead and 5 points. Could go 9 points ahead of everyone if obviously we win an extra game. And if we do get to our point anyway. But yeah, guys, pretty much it. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification. Stay notified for any upcoming videos. And like I always say, guys, stay active, stay hungry, and God bless.